Well, it was certainly very cold in the process, but southeastern North Carolina did pick up some much-needed rain last night, mainly to the tune of about a quarter to a half inch here at ILM, a little bit over a quarter of an inch. But latest drought report does not show good news. We continue to be mired in a pretty now severe drought, especially northeast of Wilmington, including now much of Pender County, Onslow County, and right up in towards the Crystal Coast. Now a big section of severe drought conditions. The rest of eastern North Carolina essentially in moderate drought conditions. So this is a situation that just has not gotten any better. And even as you get into the PD of South Carolina and along coastal sections of South Carolina, that moderate drought does continue. We need to see more rain. I got to tell you, looking at the extended forecast, we don't really see a lot of great opportunities for rainfall in the near future. As a matter of fact, as we run the model out 10 days, remember this is a 10-day rainfall forecast model across the Carolinas, you can see not a ton of rain in the forecast. You can see maybe on average about a quarter of an inch of rain over the next 10 days. So unfortunately, the drought situation not likely to get a lot better here in the short term. Of course, the story for tonight, very cold temperatures. Cold weather advisory in effect for tonight. Can't emphasize enough how important it is to really make sure you take care of your pets tonight, especially make sure you bring them inside or make sure they have warm bedding at minimum. And of course, anybody such as elderly who doesn't have a proper heating source, you got to check on them. 19 degrees for the low tonight. We'll look at the wind chill values. We could be talking about a wind chill value. Look at that, 5 a.m. 10 degrees here in Wilmington. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. We could be talking about wind chill values dipping down into the single digits in some places by tomorrow morning. So brutally cold. Only slightly better tomorrow. Now today we saw a high of 32 in Wilmington. Just an incredibly cold day. About 10 degrees warmer tomorrow, but look at that wind still out of the north at 10 miles per hour. So even at the warmest part of the day tomorrow, we are still talking about wind chill values running in the mid-30s. We are not getting any relief from the cold as we head through tonight and into tomorrow. First Alert Digital Doppler. Again, we had a few snow flurries out there. You can see a little bit of activity there in Columbus County here over the last couple of hours, but for the most part, the significant snow shower activity and snow flurries have generally been off to our north. You can see a band of snow there making its way across central North Carolina earlier, but kind of bypassing us to the north. All we saw was a few snow flurries. There are a few reports of a couple of light snow showers in the PD of South Carolina, but we're 1 degree off our high. 31 now the temperature in Wilmington, Greenville at 32. It's actually warmer in Raleigh, 36, 35 in Charlotte, and Charleston now checking in at 36 degrees. Right now, 1 degree colder than it was 24 hours ago. But again, a very cold night coming up, hour by hour forecast model. Again, the actual temperature in black, the wind chill value in the blue, that of course is the teens. Look at that, 12 degrees, our projected wind chill value in Wilmington when you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Brutally cold. Make sure you bundle up if you're heading to school tomorrow. If you happen to have school tomorrow and you're out at the bus stop, really important you're dressed in layers, hat, gloves, the works. Tomorrow afternoon, even at the warmest part of the day, wind chill values only getting into the 30s. We've got another cold start on Saturday morning. Once again, we expect wind chill values in many spots to dip down into the teens. Here's your 7-day forecast. The good news, the warmer weather comes back, but the bad news is we really don't see a lot of good opportunities for rainfall. It's going to be mainly dry. 50s for highs over the weekend, 57 on Sunday, and we'll bust into the 60s. It looks like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, maybe even close to 70 by Thursday, but very little, if any, rain in the forecast.
Well, as Eric said, we didn't see much snow here in the Cape Fear area, but an Arctic